If you've never felt completely comfortable in your own skin, you're not alone. In fact, I think most of us at some point or another have felt that yearning to belong, sometimes not even to a group or even the world, but to ourselves, to find that security of self.
What if it's bad, Brian?
It could be so bad it's good.
All right, turn around.
Okay, so basically I like how I look, but I don't trust other people when they say they like how I look. I don't know if that makes sense. I think I look good to me, but I have a hard time believing I look good to the world. But that shouldn't matter, and yet sometimes it does a little bit. I like my appearance, but also maybe I'm a bit too comfortable in how I look. I wear the same about 4 to 5 outfits without fail. The same 3 to 5 pants, a merch t-shirt, a big hoodie, and I'm good to go. So maybe I need a little bit of help switching it up. I'm outside, but I'm nervous about this dog because the last one.
Yes, the last one was quite something. Let's give it a try, why don't we? Worst case scenario, she tears her face off.
Jesus Christ, it's already barking. Just the one, maybe. Maybe it's just the one.
It's a few liters.
Oh, that's gonna be great. She also has a cherise.
I told you we're going to the thrift store.
Yes.
$100 budget. I want you
What?
to pick me a couple outfits.
Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah, it has to be Brad.
Yeah.
But it also has to be something you wouldn't usually see me in, like
Oh.
outside
So
of
Brad,
your comfort zone.
yeah.
Brad. There's a zone of what Brad always wears, and
Yeah.
then further out there's a zone of Brad would never wear.
Yeah.
And
And
we're
you
in
want
the
us to
middle.
get in
That nice little
pocket.
sweet spot. Now, I'm not quite sure what I was expecting with this, but if I'm gonna trust anyone, it's gonna be Brian and Emma. So we're back. We've got the fits. Who am I wearing first?
I think we can go with mine first. Do you want me to talk about it?
Sure.
It's what I could find that I liked. Thank you.
Holy shit! All right, turn around. You know what it's giving?
Dean Kettner.
You know that one Robert Pattinson where he's in the the
Tommy Hilfiger sweater.
I like that. It's over. Like honestly,
Yeah.
this is comfy.
Oh, I'm so
Going into the winter months.
This is like what I wore a lot in high school. These style pants.
Yeah?
Yeah,
It's like throwback.
totally.
Cute socks.
Thank you. I'm just about ready.
Oh,
Almost
exciting
done.
time of it.
Jesus Christ. Well, it's a lot.
Oh no, Brian, what have you done?
Okay.
Can we look?
Yeah, you can.
She loves it. Oh my god.
It is situating my junk quite tightly.
The first priority in any Arctic environment is to secure your
Oh, secure
reproductive
the
organs.
package.
Yeah.
As I was mentioning to Brian,
It's unzippable, right?
when you got to take a leak. But if I had to,
Yeah.
no, not that it was a competition.
Okay, alright.
But I think there's a pinch more longevity in the tummy, and that honestly. What is your relationship with your self-image?
Kind of rocky since the pandemic. Being at home staring at yourself on the Zoom screen for like 8 hours a day, it definitely gets really hard.
You know, hills and valleys where I'm like feeling myself, then the opposite end of the spectrum. But I also feel like most people are like that. Whether you generally, like your appearance or not, I feel like it's never static for long periods of time.
How do you maintain, not to say it has to be positive all the time, but how do you sort of play into and maintain hey, you know what? I like me and I like myself and my image and my appearance and who I am.
One of the main things for me was that like all these tiny variances in how I look day to day, I'm literally the only person, maybe also Emma, who can tell the difference. To 99.9% of people, I look the same every time they see me. They don't have that criticism that I give myself. I'm like, oh, look at my skin or my hair or whatever. As much as I get into my own head about everything, I know everybody else doesn't give a shit. They couldn't care less.
If I ever see like a bad photo of myself where I'm like, oh, like I hate that. Like, is that what I look like? And then I'm like the same thing. I'm like, wait, no, that's just what I look like to other people. And I have to realize that it's fine. And everyone is used to that. To me, it's like this whole thing. If you're not kind to yourself, then what's the point? Because it's just you.
Literally the only variable you can control.
Oh.
TikTok does that all the time.
I hate
And there's a subgenre of what I think most people think.
I feel you there. Yeah, I've watched it.
Okay, so the next part of this action plan is to hit up my friend Sam. Sam is a photographer, and we're gonna see if we can make this work. Hi, Sam. Going good. We're talking about self-image.
This is actually a sensitive topic for me. I'll be very ushy-gushy about it. I've gone through phases of how I see myself, I guess. This is definitely not like a high point for me at this very moment, but I think a good part of it was I documented along the way how I felt about myself and how I saw myself. And I definitely felt more confident when I was working out more and eating better, but that also tends to coincide with not winter months. So a little bit of seasonal depression sprinkled in.
Okay. So for you personally, like your body image, like, and how you see yourself has a like inverse relationship with like how you feel about yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any tools to maintain a positive self-image, even when maybe ideally, you know, objectively you're not at where you want to be?
Yeah, I think the best thing that I do for myself, or I'll start with the worst thing I do, which is get into a rut and think that I can't get out of it. The thing that I usually do, which usually works, is just like count down from 10. At the end of that countdown, I'm getting up and I'm going to the gym. And after I do that, I always feel like a little bit better. You just got to do it, right?
Yeah, because what else?
You can't sit there and count down from 10 by yourself and then not do the thing that you were going to do.
Because at that point, yeah, it's just...
Because at that point, you're insane.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. I like that. I'm going to use that.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're so great at framing things in a photo. I was wondering if we could maybe go on a little photo walk in.
We certainly can. Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
And then they went on the best photo walk of all time. Funny shot. Documents like it's fascinating. It's like the most relaxing point.
Farewell, Sam. Thank you for your time. Ciao. Bye. I love that guy. Okay, it's been a couple days since then, and I did something I didn't plan on doing when I started making this video. I got prints of the photos that Sam took. And it's so interesting to see yourself through someone's perspective, someone else's eyes. People are excellent mirrors. They will reflect things back to you that you have not even seen in yourself yet. And once you have that information, you come back to yourself. It's self, and then outside self, and then back to self. I don't know if that makes sense. And it looks different for each of us. I reached out to some of our Discord community and asked them how they stay proactive with their self-image.
Just dress up. You know, my Instagram stories is just like a sunset with like a picture of my outfit, and I like it.
Being around people that I love, being around people that love me back and respect what I do, that's where I try to go to.
Put on like a good outfit and I'm like, wow, yeah, no, that was temporary. Brain smooth now.
I would say company. You are easier to be easy on yourself when you have people who are there for you. Healthy plus healthy, it just makes it better.
I guess more recently I've been popping into calls when I feel really sad and stuff. Talking with other people is just like better than hearing the voices in my head.
Kick myself in the butt, try to get back in gear. I know that sounds really stupid. Oh, just don't feel bad. But like, I don't know how else to describe it.
Especially now that I've put myself more out there, I've noticed that people don't care. If you have makeup on, if you don't, especially not people who are close to you. I love you. Yeah.
It starts small. You can start today. Go find a new outfit. Get someone to take photos of you. But make sure whatever you do it in your own way. Hey friends, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Drop a comment and let me know how you're dealing with self-image. What tools are you using on the day-to-day? I'm making a run at doing weekly YouTube videos here, so it's been really fun switching it up and doing something new every week. So stay tuned for a bunch more stuff coming your way.